Hey, it's Glassboxed here and welcome to my fourth HTML video series. In the previous video, we talked about using attributes as part of elements. We talked about how important elements are in relation to controlling the visual aspect of a web page, whether it's aligning something or importing a resource from somewhere. We even went as far as trying to modify a resource. So in this instance, all we did was we grabbed a picture and resized it. And that was it. In this video, we'll be talking about links. We'll be talking about how to basically create a link to go from one page and into another page. So to do that, the first thing we need is, well, we need another page. We can't really create a link that links to something on the same page. Strictly we can, but that's probably something for a future video. So let's go ahead and create another page. So to create a new page, all we do is go File, Save As, and I'm going to call this the photo page and give it the extension HTML, and I'm going to set it as all types and hit save. And I'm also going to copy everything from the index page into the photo page. I'll also rename the photo page to say photo, and I will get rid of all of this and only have the image on the photo page. And I'll go back to the index page and I'll rename the index page to index, and I'll also get rid of all of this stuff because I don't want it here anymore. And I'll save both pages. And if I go back to the index page, this now only has hello world. And if I go into the directory where I saved the photo page and just open that, I can now see that the photo page has been renamed to photo, and it has the photo, and the index page similarly has been renamed to index and has hello world in it. Great. So I now have two distinct pages, but I'm not able to navigate between the two pages. So how can I do that? How can I navigate between the two pages? To navigate between the two pages, we use what's called an anchor tag. An anchor tag is a tag that allows us to link two different pages together. Or to be more specific, it allows us to provide the location of one page in another page. This allows us to effectively click on a piece of text which then navigates us away from the current page onto the destination page. And the way we do this is by simply saying anchor, and let's just close the tag as well. So this is an anchor tag. It allows us to, like I said, create a link. So if I write text here saying photo page, the text that appears inside the anchor tag will be a clickable text. This will be text that we can click on that will allow us to navigate away from the index page and to the photo page. However, if we do this, this currently won't work. Let's go ahead and see why. So if I refresh, you can now see that photo page has appeared as text, but the anchor tag, like I said, is supposed to be a link. This isn't a link. I can't click on it, I can't do anything. If I hover my mouse over, nothing happens. That's because we still have to provide attributes for that element. And the first attribute we need to provide is the href attribute. The href attribute allows us to define a destination for the user to be navigated to when we click on this text here. So by saying href equals, and then the name of that page, which is photo.html, and save that. If I now go back and refresh the page, you can now see that this has turned into a link. If I hover my mouse over for it, for instance, I can see that the mouse has changed to what is represented as something that is clickable. So if I click on this, it now takes me to the photo page. However, notice there's nothing on the photo page. I can't go back. The only way for me to go back at the moment is to hit the back button, but I don't want to do that. I actually would like to put a link here as well. So a quick solution to that would simply be just copying this anchor tag from the index page and putting it in the photo page. And obviously, instead of saying photo page, we can say index page and just change this to index. Save it. And now if I go back to the photo page and refresh it, there should be an index page link. If I click on that, then I can go back and forth. Perfect. But that's not what I want to do. I don't want to create another link to go back to the index page. Similarly to how we discussed a lot earlier in the series, where we have the ability to embed tags into other tags and we can build up hierarchy of tags. There is no exception here. We can do the same thing with anchor tags. What that means is, if we're armed with the concept of being able to embed tag within a tag, then that means we can say that we can quite happily do something like this. We can now say that we can have an anchor tag, and inside the anchor tag we can have an image. This now means that anything inside the anchor tag is clickable. So in other words, if we provide a href here and call this index.html and save it, what we're effectively saying is this image is now a clickable link and its destination is the index.html page. So if we save this and just refresh this page, if we now hover over the image, notice that the mouse icon has now changed to a click icon. And if I click on it, it takes me back to the index page. So the anchor tag is actually quite powerful. It allows us to define destinations for the user to navigate to quite easily. We can also provide more attributes inside the anchor tag to allow us to not just say navigate to another page or another site or another resource in the same tab, but we also have the ability to say do things like opening up other tabs. So we can say something like target, and we can say that's equal to underscore blank. So if I now save this and refresh it and go to the photo page and click on the image, well, it looks like it didn't do it, and that's because I obviously didn't assign it the value. So if I now save again and try again, notice that when I clicked on the image, it actually opened up a new tab instead. And that's it for this video, folks. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, it's Glassboxed here, and I really appreciate you guys watching my video. And if you've liked it, then give it a thumbs up. If you already haven't, hit the subscribe button below to stay up to date with my latest video releases covering all aspects of technical testing. Also, follow me on Twitter and Google, links in the description below. Until next time, ciao.